their 5th successive Premiership title, they are 12th overall, making them the undisputed kings of the DSTV Premiership. It's a very good afternoon to you from the FNB Stadium, where it is bitterly cold. There's Dolly looking to do damage here against his former club. Keegan Dolly, a winner of a Champions League medal, of course, with Mamelodi Sundowns before he headed out to France. Intercepted by Patricia Zanange. Great stuff here from Dolly. Keegan Dolly still going now. Castro wide. Kama Billiard is waiting in the middle if he can pick him out. Not a great ball, but Billiard makes something of it. It was a difficult one, a difficult ball to control. But what a break that was.
That's the only part that Kaizer, I think they can be able to outdo Mamelodi Sundowns.
Here is Castro. Look at this ball in here, showing the difficult one to control for Billiard.
And also, you know, the grass is a little bit greasy. As soon as it hits the ground, it dashed away, making it difficult for Billiard to come through.
Absolutely. Skids off the surface.
Yes.
It is well. I'm glad you point that one out, because we have had rain, unseasonal rain, earlier this afternoon here. Nice touch there. Just slips again. Zwane couldn't keep that one down.
Once again, Mudao making headway on this right-hand side. But how he reads the game is very well. Once the attack is happening on the left-hand side, he always opens up. Here he is now, already anticipating a diagonal ball, and was ready.
Space down there for Mudiba on the left-hand side. Will floats one in. What a save from Bruce Boomer to deny Shalulile. Goal number 23 of the season.
That's a goalkeeper that is very alert on his toes. I mean, look at that range. And
what
that was a very, hit it hard.
Still on the hunt, of course, for chasing down a record held by a Kaizer Chiefs player. I told you that all the records that Sundowns are chasing are currently held by Kaizer Chiefs. Oh, glancing header there. But the keeper seemed to have it covered. It was Zwane that got a touch on there.
The way it comes, it looks like, you know, if the header is coming from the near post, as a goalkeeper, you cover that near. I think that's where Vuma was shuffling towards. And suddenly, it went a little bit wide and nearly caught him on that far side.
So look at this ball in from Serino. Oh, Modiba! Oh, he's just gone and done it again. Oh, what a strike on the volley. Goal out of nada. 3 on the bounce. 3 goals in 3 games for Omri Modiba. And 2 crackers. Woo!
The fact that he arrived so late today is what got the Chiefs defenders sleeping there. They're worried about the inside of the box. And Frosler, for one, I think he was more concentrated on what's coming. And he came running from far. And to be able to hit the sweet spot in that fashion, it's fantastic. I mean, look, he's nowhere in the picture up until that last minute. Nange.
Yeah, lost his man completely. Totally lost his man. There was that... It's a Kambole, in fact.
It's Kambole who arrives late. And Kambole was supposed to be there. He's a left full back. Kambole is a wide attacking of Kaizer, so he should have tracked him down.
Where was the right back there?
Oh, Naindotikala Matota.
It's tough when a man has to shed a tear. It's all right. Tigers do cry. Tigers do cry. Kama Billiard. What can Chiefs conjure up here? Cole Alexander. Kovic would have been intended. Sekota! Oh! Oh, what a cracker! To get his first goal in Chiefs colours. In fact, was it Sekota? Or was it Duncan that smashed that?
Looks like he's the one celebrating.
Duncan seems to be the one that's aiming that one. Whoa! What a strike!
In fact, it could be Nange because that was struck with the right foot, and Sekota is left-footed.
Brilliant. Stays onside. Now to Sekota. Who took his up? No, didn't think so. I didn't see. Did he point for the spot?
Yes.
Hey, did he point for a penalty? I didn't think there was contact. Well, the ref wasn't far from it. Whoa!
The way he goes down, though, he's off a player that
was touched.
Yes.
Is that what you reckon?
But obviously, I won't have the
late
privilege of
drama,
this slow-mo to tell us exactly what happens.
Here we go. Dolly has a responsibility.
Big one.
Yeah. It's Dolly! What a save from Peterson, and a double save. Peterson, the hero, keeps it out. Dolly denied. As I say, he's a huge figure. It's a big man to get time pass, get the ball past. What a chance! What a chance! A double save. Although the follow-up was a tame one. Now, later, there's a chance here now. It's Shalulile. Couldn't get a hold of it. Couldn't get a hold of it.
Not that he hasn't scored with his left, but he needed to get it to his stronger foot. That was enough.
Yes, Nurkovic! Oh, into the side netting. What a chance! What a chance! Well, Chiefs will have no one but themselves to blame here for not getting a full haul of points with the.
But it could have been Sundowns the other side.
Absolutely. Yeah, end-to-end stuff.
Just swing it across the face of goal and link it to the far side. That would have done the trick.
And Billiard was also racing into the box there. Norkovic. No, the Serbian sniper has definitely lost his touch. What a chance that was. Hey, at both ends. And that is to be the last bit of action. Well, what an entertaining second half it turned out to be. And relief for coaches Arthur Zwani and his assistant Dylan Shepherd, but they shake off their head because he knows what could have been.
Yes, which might come across as a disappointment, but I'm telling you, still grabbing a point against Sundowns. You know, it's massive from the struggles that they come from.
Sorry, I was going to say a Mangete hug there. Temba Zwani and Arthur Zwani.
Oh, yes.
Keeping it in the family. Smiles then all round. Sundowns already champions, and Mudiba. Wow. Wow. Another collector's item there from him. Yeah, but quick summary from you, William Shongwe.
Listen, for me, that first half, I don't think the focus is on Chiefs. I mean, Sundowns' case is already a done deal. It's Chiefs that we're worried about, whether they'll come around and reclaim the glory. And the performance that they dished out today here looked very promising. Yeah. And the attitude was right. The desire was there. They were very competitive. My worry was that maybe second half they'll drop their guards, and which they did by conceding, but I still feel the performance was good.
They didn't drop their guard, and it was a gutsy performance in the end for Chiefs to fight back and rescue a point here in front of a decent crowd that's braved the cold here at the FNB Stadium. And well, in the end, it ends all square as Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns, these great rivals, play out a 1-1 draw.
I think it was a very, very interesting match for the spectators. Maybe short of goals because we did not score enough goals, but a very interesting game of football where I think it could have gone either way. First half we did not create too many chances, though we played very well. Second half I thought we posed a threat, and I believe we should have had at least one penalty as well, or if not a penalty, a free kick, but it was not to be. But a very good game of football after all.
Let's talk about the defending in the second half. I just asked Aubrey what you guys changed, because it seemed like they weren't able to create as many opportunities as easily as they did quite early in the game.
No, there wasn't much they were doing, even in the first half. The mistake we were doing is when they cut the ball in the midfield, because they are looking for those transitional moments to come out. So we were playing a lot of balls in the heart of the midfield. But the moment we started to go into the wide channels and have a double wide with Aubrey and Divine, it stretched their team a little bit, and it demanded a little bit more defensive work from Kigen Tole, from Kama Billiards, from Kambole, and that is why they were no longer a threat going forward the way they were first half, because first half they had a front three that was sitting, always waiting to break out when they regained possession of the ball.
We started off very well. I think for 20 minutes where we were better team first half. And we had about 3 break attacks. Couldn't take one. And from there we dropped a little bit. We allowed them now to control the game in the middle. And then maybe just before the last maybe 6-7 minutes of the first half, we were back in the game again. We showed glimpses, of creating goal-scoring opportunities, but not clinical. Then I think second half, actual halftime, we told them that they should be, aware of the diagonal, passes, and of which we considered from there, and from there we dropped. We allowed them now to control, the game. But look, it was a given for them for the fact that, they had nothing to lose. They came here knowing very well that whether they lose the game or win the game, they've got nothing to lose. So, and when you're playing against opposition, who are not going to push you, to that extent, you become vulnerable because they're more relaxed and you are tense. You are chasing the game. And I think just after conceding the goal, we had to now make changes and take the game, to them. Make sure that at least we get an equalizer and the winner. And look, we managed to get an equalizer from the great movement. Good passing game as well from the boys, of which we expect that to happen, consistently. But we're playing in patches, like I said. We are afraid of losing the ball, but it's something that we're going to work on. Just one extra day of preparing, the team much better compared to, when we were playing back-to-back and we didn't have, enough time to prepare the team in terms of sessions. So, I think had Keegan maybe scored the penalty, would have been a different ball game together or a different story. But those things they do happen in football where you get opportunities, you don't take them. Samir as well, he got that one, thought you played across and the header, from Samir. So I think the last 9 minutes, we were on top of them and could have easily got